In a small suburban high school, an ambitious teacher, Ms. Julia Thompson, embarked on a mission to integrate technology into her classroom to enhance learning and engage her students more effectively. Recognizing the challenges that traditional teaching methods posed in keeping students' attention, Ms. Thompson was determined to bring a fresh approach to her teaching. This is her story. Ms. Thompson taught history, a subject often met with groans and complaints from her students. She understood the difficulty in making dates and historical figures resonate with her 21st century learners. However, she saw technology not as a distraction, but a tool to bridge the gap between past and present. One crisp autumn morning, as the leaves outside began to turn, Ms. Thompson unveiled her plan to her class. "We're going to turn your smartphones into time machines," she announced to a room full of curious eyes. "We'll use augmented reality to experience history like never before." Eager to start, she introduced a simple app that allowed students to transform their smartphones into virtual portals to the past. With this app, her classroom was no longer confined to four walls. Instead, students could explore the ruins of ancient Rome, witness the signing of the Declaration of Independence, or stand on the battlefields of World War II, all from the safety of their desks. At first, there was skepticism. The students, naturally adept with technology, but accustomed to using it for entertainment, were unsure of how it would translate to learning. However, Ms. Thompson was prepared. She spent time with each group, guiding them through the app and helping them uncover the layers of history hidden within it. As the weeks passed, a noticeable shift occurred. History was no longer just a rote collection of facts to memorize. Thanks to the immersive apps, students were engaging with historical events on a much deeper level. During a lesson on the Industrial Revolution, students walked through a virtual factory, listening to the clanging of metal against anvils and the murmur of workers. The vivid experiences led to lively class discussions and debates, fueling curiosity and a desire to learn more. The pinnacle of Ms. Thompson's technological integration came during the annual history fair. Students were tasked with creating virtual reality projects to present. In groups, they chose historical events that fascinated them and dove into research, discovering new perspectives and untold stories. One group recreated a day in the life of a sailor aboard a ship bound for the New World, while another brought to life the daily struggles and triumphs of suffragettes fighting for their right to vote. As parents and teachers walked through the fair, donned VR headsets, and stepped into the past, amazement was palpable. These experiences were not just projects, they were windows into history, crafted with passion and precision by students who had once dismissed the past as dull. Ms. Thompson's endeavors proved fruitful. By the end of the school year, students demonstrated not just improved grades, but a newfound appreciation for history. Many confessed they never thought a class could be so engaging, and some even expressed interest in history-related careers. The success of Ms. Thompson's technology integration resonated throughout the school, inspiring other teachers to explore similar approaches. The principal, seeing the positive impact, invested in more cutting-edge educational technology to benefit the entire student body. Reflecting on her journey, Ms. Thompson realized that the real triumph wasn't just in the technology itself, but in the connection it helped forge between her and her students. By transforming skepticism into enthusiasm and curiosity, Ms. Thompson not only taught history, but instilled a lifelong love of learning in her students. In this digital age, she had not only met her learners where they were, but also led them to places they never thought possible.